In the heart of London, nestled among historic buildings and bustling streets, stands Christie's, the world-renowned auction house. Over the years, Christie's has seen countless treasures pass through its halls, but none more legendary than the rock and roll memorabilia auction of 2023. The excitement was palpable as collectors, musicians, and fans gathered from around the globe. The auction catalog read like a who's who of rock and roll history. Among the highlights were antique guitars, handwritten lyrics, stage outfits, and rare photographs, each with a story that echoed the wild and electrifying spirit of rock and roll. The stars of the show: the 1959 Gibson Les Paul Standard. The room buzzed with anticipation as the first item was brought out, a 1959 Gibson Les Paul Standard. This particular guitar had been played by none other than Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin during their early tours. Its sunburst finish had aged beautifully, and the wear on the fretboard told tales of countless epic solos. Bidding started at a cool £500,000 and quickly soared past the million mark. After a fierce bidding war, it finally sold for an astonishing £1.8 million, setting a new record for a guitar sold at auction. Jimi Hendrix's Fender Stratocaster. Next up was a white Fender Stratocaster, famously played by Jimi Hendrix at the Woodstock Festival in 1969. This was the guitar that Hendrix had used to perform his iconic rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. The significance of the instrument was not lost on the bidders, and the room fell silent as the auctioneers started the bidding. The final hammer price? A staggering £2.4 million. Handwritten lyrics by Bob Dylan. Beyond the guitars, the auction featured a collection of handwritten lyrics by Bob Dylan. These were drafts of songs from his Blonde on Blonde album, complete with scribbles, edits, and coffee stains. Each sheet of paper was a glimpse into the creative process of one of the greatest songwriters of all time. The collection sold for £800,000, a testament to Dylan's enduring influence. Freddie Mercury's stage outfit. One of the most visually striking items was a stage outfit worn by Freddie Mercury during Queen's 1986 Magic Tour. The sequined bodysuit, complete with a crown and cape, was an emblem of Mercury's flamboyant stage presence. It sold for £600,000, with the proceeds going to the Mercury Phoenix Trust, a charity founded in Mercury's memory to fight AIDS worldwide. The finale. As the auction drew to a close, the atmosphere in the room was electric. The final item was one of the most anticipated, a 1962 Rickenbacher 425, once owned by George Harrison of the Beatles. This was the guitar Harrison played during the recording of the album A Hard Day's Night. The bidding was intense, with collectors and fans alike vying for a piece of Beatles history. The guitar eventually sold for a record-breaking £2.9 million, the highest price ever paid for a guitar at Christie's. The rock and roll auction at Christie's was more than just a sale. It was a celebration of the music and the legends who created it. Each item that sold was a piece of history, a reminder of the artists who changed the world with their music. For the collectors who won their bids, these treasures were priceless, not just for their monetary value, but for the stories and memories they carried.